Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Time for Tidbit Tuesdays. So this last week we had something interesting happen at the house. We had AC person come because we're having trouble with airflow. We had a new unit put in 2 years ago. We're like, what's going on? And come to find out that some of our vents were leaked, were not sealed properly, and all the air ducts were like a tangled mess. And it got me thinking as why when they put in the new air conditioner didn't they look at this, and why didn't they tell us, at least give us an option to have it fixed? That made me think about healthcare. So how did this make me think about healthcare? Because healthcare is a lot like that when you see specialists. Specialists are very laser focused on just doing what they came to, doing what you came there for. For example, a heart surgeon just looks at your heart. You may have, your arm could be falling off and they're not going to notice that. And tying that back to the HVAC is like you're putting an $11,000 unit and you're not making sure everything is working properly. So I strongly recommend when it comes to your health care that you have a primary care doctor that can be your quarterback. You want someone that's going to look at the whole picture and evaluate. Yes, you may need to see specialists for different things, but you want someone to call the plays for you. You want someone that's looking at everything together to make sure that, yes, you should be taking that medication. Those medications don't interact with each other. Looking at, well, if you're having heart issues, what else is going on? Is there something causing the heart issue that maybe can be diagnosed in primary care? So I talk to a lot of people that sometimes they say, oh, I just, see a specialist, which is very interesting to me that they don't have a primary care, because I think most people think they don't need a primary care because they don't get sick. It's a good idea to get a checkup once a year, make sure everything's working right, and there are probably some specialists out there that are more thorough, but generally speaking, having dealt with this with family members, specialists are not good at evaluating the whole picture or looking at the whole picture. So if you want to take care of your health, I strongly recommend you have a trusted primary care doctor that can direct you to specialists if need be, or help you discern all the things the specialist tells you. I'll give you one more example. Had a patient that went to their OBGYN, and the OBGYN suggested they take, this is a lady, to take some additional hormones for some female issues she was having. Well, said female said, let me check with my primary care doctor because I'm already taking, hormone replacement therapy. Well, checking with the primary care doctor, guess what? The primary care doctor said, no, you don't need to take that additional supplement. We can adjust what you're currently doing and make it where it's going to work and take care of your issue. Gynecologists, again, they're very laser focused. So that was an example that happened to someone I know very well, and I'm just glad they listened to me and listened to ask your primary care doctor and just check. It doesn't hurt to check and make sure, because unfortunately, I hate to say this, but unfortunately I've seen it in all the years I was in the medical field that thankfully I worked for primary care doctors, but I saw time and time again specialists recommend something that maybe wasn't right for the patient because of contraindication or whatever. So I just think it's super important, just like with your HVAC, make sure they check everything if you're going to spend $11,000 on a new unit to make sure it works properly. You want your body to work properly too. And I think a primary care doctor, you establish a relationship, get to know them, do your annual, even if it's just your annual. You want someone to know your history and all your risk factors, because it certainly seems like specialists are not doing that anymore. They're just laser focused on whatever that concern is for their specialty, and they're not looking at the whole picture. So until next week, peace out.